people are saying, well, we can actually scoop your poop and we can actually measure your microbiome and we can tell you what you need to eat and what you don't need to eat. Again, I'm a scientist, so I will tell you that there are 39 trillion bacteria in the typical body. That's more stars than in a night sky. This gut bacteria actually controls our metabolism, communicates with our brain, actually can help us heal from the inside out. And very importantly, our gut bacteria basically lives. If you think of your gut like a garden hose, it's a tube, and you were to cut a garden hose in half, and you look inside it, there's a lining. Okay, the bacteria is inside the hose, but inside the wall of the garden hose, that's where your immune system, 70% of our immune system lives inside our gut.
Meet Dr. William Li, a world-renowned Harvard-trained medical doctor, researcher, president, and founder of the Angiogenesis Foundation. His work has led to more than 40 FDA-approved therapeutics and devices for cancer, cardiovascular disease, wound healing, and vision loss. He is also a New York Times best-selling author with Eat to Beat Disease, The New Science of How Your Body Can Heal Itself. He also published another book, Eat to Beat Diet, Burn Fat, Heal Your Metabolism, and Live Longer. Candida overgrowth is more than just an inconvenience. It can disrupt gut health, compromise immunity, and even contribute to the growth of cancer cells. But did you know that certain foods can fight Candida while also promoting a balanced gut microbiome and combating cancer? In this video featuring Dr. Li, we'll discuss how these 5 anti-Candida foods not only restore gut health, but also starve cancer cells and enhance overall wellness. Avocado.
Avocado actually is really, really great for gut health because it is loaded with dietary fiber. And the dietary fiber from avocados feeds your healthy gut microbiome. And a healthy gut microbiome lowers inflammation, which is actually a problem in diabetes because the diabetic state makes your body inflamed. It's pro-inflammatory. The other thing that avocado does is actually makes your body more sensitive to insulin. And this is really important if you have type 2 diabetes. It allows your body to actually draw in that fuel, that energy from sugar and carbs that you might have in your diet as well. So, avocados. How do I like to have avocados? Well, listen, I like them very, very simple. If you get a nice ripe avocado and you peel it, and you can actually just take out the pit. You can actually eat it with a spoon, sprinkle a little bit of salt, squeeze a little bit of lemon on, and you actually have something really, really delicious. Or, of course, you can spread it on the toast. The old avocado toast trick. Great for breakfast. Okay.
Dr. Li recommends avocado for its unique combination of nutrients and health-promoting properties that make it a powerful ally in fighting disease and supporting overall well-being. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which is known for its anti-inflammatory properties.
So overall, your metabolism is going to be more efficient. And efficient metabolism means that you're going to be better able to actually burn down harmful body fat while you're actually accelerating healing as well. Okay, lowering inflammation will help speed up healing.
These healthy fats play a crucial role in improving heart health, reducing bad cholesterol levels, and supporting the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamins A, D, E, and K.
Avocados is good for heart health because you have less bad LDL that can deposit cholesterol on the walls of your blood vessels to cause narrowing. Less of that, and you've got good HDL that can actually help get rid of bad cholesterol, extra cholesterol in your body, which then lowers your risk of developing plaques in your arteries. But there's something more, all right? Avocado, MUFAs, the monounsaturated fatty acids that are good for your cholesterol, your blood cholesterol, they actually are combined with healthy dietary fiber. And avocado is packed with dietary fiber. It's a great way to actually improve your gut microbiome. But this healthy dietary fat also helps to lower your blood lipids as well. About 7 grams of fiber in an average avocado, all right, not only actually helps you lower cholesterol, but it also feeds your gut microbiome, makes you actually, gut microbiome happier, healthier, and then they can actually lower inflammation in your body as well.
Avocados are also loaded with fiber, which supports a healthy gut microbiome by feeding beneficial bacteria and promoting better digestion. This, in turn, contributes to a stronger immune system and better regulation of inflammation, two factors that play a role in cancer prevention. Additionally, avocados are a great source of antioxidants, such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect cells from oxidative damage, a process that can lead to cancer and other chronic diseases.
Now, this is actually a delicious food that gets a bad rap for being high in fat, but in fact, it's actually just the opposite. There are healthy fats in avocado. These are called monounsaturated fatty acids. They've got the right kind of fat. This is exactly the kind of fat that you want because MUFAs, monounsaturated fatty acids, help you lower your body's bad cholesterol, all right, in the bloodstream. This has been shown by clinical studies. And not only does it lower the bad cholesterol, MUFAs in avocado raise the good cholesterol, the HDL cholesterol that you actually want. Down with the bad, up with the good. That's what the healthy fats in avocados actually help you do.
Dr. Lee highlights that avocados contain bioactive compounds like phytosterols and glutathione, both of which have been linked to anti-cancer effects. Phytosterols may help inhibit the growth of cancer cells, while glutathione, a potent antioxidant, aids in detoxifying the body and neutralizing harmful free radicals.
The fiber in avocados, which helps the gut microbiome, can actually support accelerated wound healing as well. All right, that's from the inside out, by the way. Then one additional thing about the fiber in avocados, guess what? It helps you feel fuller when you eat an avocado. So at the next meal, you're less likely to overeat. All right, I'll help you feel fuller for the meal you're eating the avocado on as well. But it's got this long tail to the feeling of satiety or fullness. So you're less likely to overeat the next time. By the way, what does that do? That helps you avoid that mistake that a lot of people make, even if they're intermittent fasting and exercising, which is overeating. So by cutting down your calories, you're also going to be able to lose fat faster. So avocado, all right, little thing that is so easy to incorporate into breakfast, lunch, or dinner, that actually helps you lose fat faster and also heal at the same time.
Furthermore, avocados have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't cause significant spikes in blood sugar levels. This is especially important for reducing the risk of conditions like type 2 diabetes, which is associated with an increased risk of several cancers. For these reasons, Dr. Lee advocates for incorporating avocados into a balanced diet to support overall health, fight inflammation, and reduce the risk of cancer.
It's filled with good fat, good fiber, great, by the way, bioactives. There's something called avocatin B in avocados. It's a bioactive natural chemical that actually helps your body activate its own fat-burning mechanisms as well.
According to a review in Cancer Prevention Research, a study looked at how eating avocados might affect the risk of getting cancer. Researchers studied two big groups of people, one group of men who were health professionals and another group of women who were nurses. They followed these people for about 30 years. And asked them about their eating habits every few years. The study found that men who ate at least one avocado a week had a lower chance of getting certain types of cancer, like colorectal, lung, and bladder cancer. However, the study also found that women who ate avocados had a slightly higher risk of breast cancer, which surprised the researchers.
Practical tip, when you're buying avocados, how do you get them? How do you choose the right one, right? You go to the grocery store, it's a big pile of avocados. Here's the right way to actually choose an avocado. So pick one. You want to know if it's basically ripening, all right? You don't want to get one that's like not anywhere close to ripening, all right? Pick one that's got the flesh, it's got kind of this hard, dark, purpley shell. Squeeze it a little bit. It should have a slight give, all right? When they have a slight give, they're getting close to being eaten, all right? They can't be too hard, so you got to have a little bit of squeeziness to it, all right? And if it's an unripe avocado, you want to take them home. You want to speed up the ripening process, stick that avocado in a brown paper bag and stick a banana or something like that into it. A banana, for example, is going to emit a gas as its own as it ripens by itself. It's called ethylene. It's a natural gas that comes out of a banana. That will speed up the ripening of the avocado as well. And as soon as you can feel that give, it's getting ready to be eaten. So, make sure it's got a little bit more give and peel it and eat it.
This information is important because it shows that avocados can be a healthy food choice for many people, especially men.
How do I use avocados? Well, one thing that you can do is if you like bread and you don't want to use butter, you can actually spread some avocado on it because it's kind of creamy. and you got this like nice, rich, creamy, like buttery kind of tasting topping onto your bread. If you want to really make this healthy, have sourdough bread as well. All right, that's a good choice of bread. So an avocado schmear on top of sourdough bread, that's actually a healthy combination. Sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on it. If you want it to be a little bit tastier and you like to zing and you want to zing up your metabolism, throw some chili flakes or tiny little ground up chilies on it. All right, squeeze a little bit of lemon. Lots of different ways to take basic avocado toast. Avocados on sourdough, a little bit of salt, a little bit of chili, a little bit of squeeze of lemon can really make it pop.
Here's a healthy recipe for incorporating avocado into your diet. Avocado and chickpea salad bowl. This nutrient-packed dish combines creamy avocado with protein-rich chickpeas, fresh vegetables, and a tangy lemon dressing for a meal that's as delicious as it is nourishing. To make this salad, start by slicing a ripe avocado and pairing it with a cup of cooked chickpeas. Add a handful of leafy greens like spinach or arugula and toss in diced cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, and red onions for crunch and vibrant flavor. For the dressing, whisk together freshly squeezed lemon juice, olive oil, a pinch of salt, and a sprinkle of black pepper. Drizzle the dressing over the salad and top it with a sprinkle of sunflower seeds or chopped walnuts for added texture and healthy fats. This simple yet satisfying meal is perfect for lunch or dinner and delivers a rich combination of fiber, antioxidants, and monounsaturated fats to support gut health, reduce inflammation, and fight disease. Dark chocolate.
What does dark chocolate do for you? It does a lot of things. One of the most important things the polyphenols do is it recruits your stem cells. All right, that's right. We all have stem cells in our body. They were left over when we were growing in our mom's belly in the womb, and they formed our organs. All right. So when we were actually born, there were extra stem cells left over, about 70 million. All right. And they all got packed away, stored away in our bone marrow. So our bone marrow is the little the spongy stuff in the middle of our bone. If you ever took a chicken bone and broke it in half, you would actually see that brown stuff in the middle. That's bone marrow. That's packed with stem cells. So eating chocolate, the chocolate bioactives called proanthocyanidins actually calls out those stem cells into our bloodstream. It signals to them, so they come flying out of our bone marrow like bees coming out of a hive, and they circulate around our blood. And you know what they do? They look for areas that need to be fixed, like potholes in the road. They're looking for where they need to patch. And not just in your blood vessels, although that's a very important place for dark chocolate to have its activity. The proanthocyanidins, stem cells, actually fix your blood vessels, but also other organs as well, right? The stem cells are going everywhere: your brain, your heart, your liver, your lungs, everywhere. So dark chocolate is actually a way of stimulating these stem cells to come on out in order to be able to do their thing.
Dr. Lee recommends dark chocolate because of its high concentration of bioactive compounds that promote overall health and combat chronic diseases, including cancer.
Dark chocolate is a food that does not suck. All right, most people love dark chocolate. But I can explain this one. All right, chocolate as a concept is a confection. It's a candy. It's made in a factory. I guess you can home make it yourself. All right, but it's often made. This candy is always made with a lot of added sugar, a lot of additives, a lot of emulsifiers. Go ahead and take one of those candy bars that you would get at Halloween and take a look at the ingredient label. It's got all kinds of stuff that you really don't want to have in your body. But this is where dark chocolate comes in. It's still a confection, but a lot of times dark chocolate is actually made with less stuff in it, and less bad stuff, more good stuff. Still got to check the ingredient label, so make sure you're comfortable with what's in it. But dark chocolate has a lot of cacao. That's what makes dark chocolate dark. The darker it is, the more cacao there is. And cacao is a plant-based substance, right? So 70 or 80% cacao is what I look for when I look at chocolate, all right? And you can always find out what percent there is. It should be somewhere on the packaging if you're looking for dark chocolate. 80% is kind of what I go for myself. Now, that's a serious amount of cacao, all right? And it can be a little bit bitter, but that's actually part of the medicinal value. Bitter is better, right? You've heard that old saying.
The key ingredient in dark chocolate, cocoa, is loaded with flavonoids, particularly epicatechin and catechins, which are powerful antioxidants. These compounds help neutralize free radicals, reducing oxidative stress and protecting cells from DNA damage, a critical step in cancer prevention. Dark chocolate also supports cardiovascular health, as its flavonoids improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and enhance the elasticity of blood vessels. These effects reduce inflammation and promote a healthy circulatory system, which is essential for delivering nutrients and oxygen to cells while starving harmful ones, such as cancer cells.
Cacao, plant-based food. Cacao is a plant, all right, and it's packed with polyphenols. One of the polyphenols is called proanthocyanidin, and guess what? Proanthocyanidin in cacao, all right, and what's used to make dark chocolate, actually has been shown to turn on a process called thermogenesis. What's thermogenesis? All right, let me explain it to you. The term thermo means heat. Genesis means generating heat. So thermogenesis is basically saying that your body is able to generate heat. Now, why would you want that? Well, because the cells, the tissue that generates heat using thermogenesis is kind of a body fat. It's called brown fat, which is a good fat versus the bad fat, right? Remember I talked about cholesterol, good cholesterol and bad cholesterol? Well, your fat's the same way. There's good fat and there's bad fat. Good fat is brown fat, and when you eat dark chocolate, those polyphenols have been shown to turn on, ignite the process of thermogenesis in your good brown fat, and that in order to generate that heat, you know what actually happens? It actually has to steal the energy from your harmful white fat, especially visceral fat. So dark chocolate is a way to actually ignite your fat burning process, your natural fat burning process, using brown fat, and it burns down the energy stored in harmful white fat. So it shrinks your white fat in a good way. So good fat fights bad fat. Dark chocolate will actually do it.
Dr. Lee emphasizes the role of dark chocolate in supporting the gut microbiome. The fiber and polyphenols in cocoa act as prebiotics, feeding beneficial gut bacteria that are essential for a robust immune system. A healthy gut microbiome can suppress inflammation and help the body regulate processes that prevent cancer cell proliferation. Furthermore, dark chocolate contains theobromine, a natural compound that supports brain health by enhancing mood, focus, and overall cognitive function. Its anti-inflammatory properties also extend to the brain, reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. According to a review in Diseases, cocoa, especially dark chocolate, might help prevent colon cancer. Researchers looked at different studies to see how eating cocoa affects health. One interesting study focused on the Cuna tribe in Panama, who drink a lot of cocoa every day. They have lower rates of heart disease and cancer compared to people living on the mainland. Another study found that women who ate more cocoa had a lower chance of getting colorectal cancer.
Cacao is a plant-based food which contains polyphenols. The more cacao you have in the chocolate, the darker the chocolate, right? It's 70% cacao, 80% cacao, even 100% cacao. That's when you actually have a lot of the polyphenols from the cacao plant, plant-based. One of the things that we look for for healthy chocolate is the percent higher levels of cacao. The more, the better. I always say 80% or higher is exactly what you want.
Cocoa has special compounds called flavonols that can help our bodies fight off harmful things that can lead to cancer. These flavonols can help keep our cells healthy and reduce inflammation, which is when our body gets too hot and can cause problems. However, not all studies agree on the benefits of cocoa, and some say that eating chocolate doesn't always lower cancer risk.
You want to actually have dark chocolate in moderation, right? Because as I told you, it's a confection. But it's a really powerful tool for speeding up burning down fat. All right, now what about the healing part of it? Well, this is what's interesting as well. Those same polyphenols, the bioactives of proanthocyanidins, they've been studied to actually stimulate angiogenesis and stimulate regeneration, which you need for healing. Angiogenesis is how your body grows blood vessels. If you cut yourself, you need new blood vessels to grow in to bring in oxygen and nutrients for healing. And stem cells, all right? Dark chocolate also stimulates stem cells. These are natural cells that are packed inside our bone marrow. We got 70 million of them when we're born. We use them all through our lives. They heal us from the inside out. These stem cells can regenerate tissues that are injured. Even if you don't know it, they can actually regenerate us from the inside out very silently, all right? So cacao, dark chocolate, okay, 80% or higher has been shown to be able to stimulate these stem cells.
Dr. Lee advises choosing dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa content and consuming it in moderation to maximize its health benefits while avoiding excess sugar. By incorporating high-quality dark chocolate into the diet, individuals can enjoy a delicious treat that supports heart health, bolsters the immune system, and helps fight cancer. If you found value in this video so far and appreciate the many hours of effort that went into creating it, please consider liking the video and leaving a comment to support the channel. Curcumin.
Turmeric actually comes from Southeast Asia. It is a tiny little root, kind of a nub, kind of cigar shape, but tiny, smaller. And it's got a little skin on it. And if you peel off the skin, or if you break it in half, you'll see that it's bright orange on the inside. Now, this is an edible root that can be used for cooking and stewing. You often see this in Southeast Asian cuisine. You can also find it in Indian cuisine as well. Turmeric's actually been used for traditional healing, Ayurvedic healing, traditional medicines for thousands of years. I like to think about it as a colorful spice that you can actually use for cooking as well. And what's in turmeric is something called curcumin. Now, curcumin is a bioactive that does a lot of really powerful things.
Dr. Lee recommends curcumin, the active compound found in turmeric, for its remarkable anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and cancer-fighting properties. Curcumin has been extensively studied for its ability to modulate inflammation, which is a key driver of many chronic diseases, including cancer. By inhibiting inflammatory pathways, curcumin can reduce the risk of chronic inflammation, which often creates an environment conducive to cancer development. One of curcumin's standout properties is its ability to neutralize free radicals while boosting the body's own antioxidant enzymes. This dual action helps protect cells from oxidative damage, a major factor in the initiation and progression of cancer. Additionally, curcumin has been shown to influence gene expression, turning off genes that promote tumor growth and activating those that suppress cancer.
The bioactive in turmeric is called curcumin. And curcumin has powerful anti-inflammatory effects. And this has been studied many times in clinical trials, and it's been shown for its potency in almost every study. In fact, one study that was conducted by the Isfahan University in Iran, they looked at 60 people with osteoarthritis of the knee. This is like really painful wear and tear arthritis in the knee. And what they did is they gave the subjects either turmeric or a standard non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug like naproxen, okay? And so turmeric versus pharmaceutical every day for 4 weeks. And at the end of the study, what the researchers found is that taking turmeric was just as good as the pharmaceutical anti-inflammatory drug when it comes to reducing the inflammatory marker in the blood called prostaglandin E2. So they gave these people drugs versus turmeric, and they actually found that when it looked at the inflammatory marker in the blood, that both of them reduced it equally. This is food as medicine in real life.
Dr. Lee highlights curcumin's unique ability to disrupt angiogenesis, the process by which tumors form new blood vessels to sustain their growth. By inhibiting this process, curcumin effectively starves cancer cells of the nutrients and oxygen they need to thrive. Furthermore, curcumin has been observed to promote apoptosis, or programmed cell death, in cancer cells without harming healthy cells. Curcumin also supports gut health by reducing inflammation in the digestive tract and promoting a balanced microbiome. A healthy gut is critical for immune function and helps the body regulate processes that combat disease.
Curcumin, the bioactive, is also an antioxidant. It also improves metabolism, and my own research shows that it can actually improve the health of your blood vessels, your circulation as well. In fact, curcumin is so potent as a bioactive that when you eat it, your body doesn't want to absorb and hang on to all of it. It kind of kicks it out in your gut. So if you want to hang on to your curcumin, what you want to do is to be able to eat it along with some freshly cracked black pepper, because inside black pepper is a natural substance called piperine that helps your body retain curcumin.
Dr. Lee often recommends combining curcumin with black pepper or healthy fats to enhance its bioavailability, as curcumin is not easily absorbed by the body on its own. By incorporating curcumin into the diet, individuals can harness its powerful benefits for preventing chronic diseases, supporting the immune system, and fighting cancer at a cellular level. According to a review in Cancer Prevention Research, curcumin is a natural substance found in the spice turmeric, and it may help prevent cancer. Researchers have studied curcumin in animals like rats and mice to see how it affects cancer. One study showed that when rats were given curcumin, it helped stop the early stages of esophageal cancer and even worked after cancer had started. Another study with mice that are likely to get colon cancer showed that curcumin could prevent the growth of tumors in their intestines. Curcumin works in several ways to fight cancer. It can help kill cancer cells, reduce inflammation, and protect the body from harmful substances. However, one big problem is that curcumin doesn't stay in the body for long, which makes it hard to use in medicine. Scientists are looking for ways to make it more effective.
So here are some pro tips when it comes to turmeric. If you want to buy it fresh, you want to store it in the fridge, make sure you dry it really well. If you're going to wash it off, which you should, dry it really well by wiping with a towel, because otherwise mold can very easily grow on turmeric. And if you have powdered turmeric, just store it in a jar, make sure it's airtight, and keep it in a dark, cool area. And for some cooking tips, I'll tell you what I like to do. I like to add some dried turmeric to soups and stews to give it some flavor, that warm peppery flavor, a little bit of color. And if you're roasting vegetables like carrots or cauliflower, you can sprinkle some turmeric on top of it. It makes it a beautiful color, as well as to give it a nice flavor to it as well.
You can use this information in your daily life by adding turmeric to your meals. You can sprinkle it on vegetables, mix it into soups, or use it in smoothies. Drinking turmeric tea is another great option. By including turmeric in your diet, you might help your body stay healthy and lower the risk of cancer. Plus, it adds a nice flavor to your food. Greek yogurt.
Yogurt is a dairy product, and it's been already proven to be beneficial for health and longevity, meaning that yogurt's a probiotic food. It's fermented. It's got healthy bacteria that actually blooms during the creation of the yogurt. And basically, bacteria grow, and the good bacteria outgrow the harmful bacteria, and that's what's packaged up and what you actually eat.
Dr. Lee recommends Greek yogurt for its high nutritional value and its role in promoting gut health, immunity, and overall well-being. Greek yogurt is rich in probiotics, which are live beneficial bacteria that support a healthy gut microbiome. A balanced gut microbiome plays a crucial role in maintaining the immune system, regulating inflammation, and preventing the overgrowth of harmful microorganisms like Candida, which can contribute to various health problems, including cancer. The protein content in Greek yogurt is another key reason for its recommendation. With nearly double the protein of regular yogurt, Greek yogurt helps maintain muscle mass, supports tissue repair, and provides sustained energy. Protein is essential for overall health and aids in stabilizing blood sugar levels, which is particularly important for reducing the risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, a known risk factor for several cancers. Greek yogurt is also an excellent source of calcium, which is essential for strong bones, heart health, and nerve function. Additionally, its rich content of vitamins and minerals, including B vitamins, potassium, and magnesium, contributes to various bodily functions, from energy production to maintaining electrolyte balance.
Scientists hundreds of years ago have noticed that people who eat whole yogurt, and some of the earliest observations were done in Bulgarian monks that were eating yogurt every single day. They lived to ripe old ages. And the thinking at the time was that there must be something in the yogurt that was actually contributing to their longevity. And what was that? Well, today we know yogurt actually contains healthy bacteria. It's a probiotic food that when you eat it, that bacteria actually contributes to your healthy gut microbiome.
Dr. Lee often highlights the versatility of Greek yogurt in a healthy diet. It can be combined with antioxidant-rich toppings like berries or nuts to amplify its health benefits. These combinations not only enhance its flavor, but also introduce compounds that fight inflammation, reduce oxidative stress, and support cancer prevention. To maximize the benefits, Dr. Lee recommends choosing plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt to avoid added sugars, which can fuel inflammation and disrupt gut health. By including Greek yogurt in the diet, individuals can enjoy a nutrient-dense food that supports gut health, strengthens immunity, and contributes to cancer prevention. According to Frontiers in Nutrition, a study looked at how eating yogurt, especially Greek yogurt, might help prevent colorectal cancer, which is a type of cancer that affects the colon and rectum. The researchers gathered information from many different studies to see if people who eat yogurt have a lower chance of getting this cancer. They found that people who regularly ate yogurt had a lower risk of developing colorectal cancer compared to those who didn't eat yogurt. The study showed that yogurt is especially helpful for people in Europe and Africa, and it seemed to lower the risk of both colon and rectal cancers. The researchers think that yogurt might help because it contains good bacteria called probiotics, which are great for our stomachs. Yogurt also has important nutrients like calcium that can help keep our bodies healthy. To use this knowledge in your daily life, you can start eating yogurt regularly, especially Greek yogurt, which is thick and creamy. You can have it for breakfast with some fruit, use it in smoothies, or even enjoy it as a snack. By adding yogurt to your meals, you can help your body stay healthy and lower your chances of getting colorectal cancer. Garlic.
Garlic is like a central element for cooking. All right, if you watch cooking videos, most people are out there cooking garlic. It is a core ingredient for Mediterranean recipes and Asian recipes. Two of the healthiest cuisines in the world often use garlic. Now, why is garlic so good? Besides making other foods taste good, like it flavors the food, garlic helps to activate an enzyme in the body called nitric oxide synthase. It activates this enzyme. It triggers it so it's working better. Nitric oxide synthase. And synthase, it's actually synthesizing nitric oxide. So yeah, garlic triggers your body to make more nitric oxide.
Dr. Lee recommends garlic for its potent health benefits, particularly its role in supporting immunity, reducing inflammation, and fighting cancer. Garlic contains a unique sulfur compound called allicin, which is activated when garlic is crushed or chopped.
Both fresh and aged contains a bioactive called allicin, A-L-L-I-C-I-N. And guess what? Allicin boosts your immune system and helps your body defend against viruses and bacteria as well. All right. So garlic, great for nitric oxide, which then kills viruses. Garlic also has allicin, which boosts your immune system, which then is helpful for protecting you against infection.
Allicin has powerful antimicrobial, antifungal, and antiviral properties that help combat harmful pathogens, including bacteria and fungi like Candida. This makes garlic an excellent natural remedy for maintaining a healthy immune system and gut balance. Garlic is also rich in antioxidants, which protect cells from oxidative stress, a key factor in chronic inflammation and cancer development. By neutralizing free radicals, garlic helps prevent DNA damage that can lead to the formation and growth of cancer cells. Additionally, studies have shown that garlic can enhance the body's production of glutathione, a critical antioxidant that supports detoxification processes and reduces the risk of chronic diseases.
When you eat garlic, that triggers your nitric oxide synthase. This enzyme takes those amino acids and it makes more nitric oxide.
One of the standout benefits of garlic is its ability to modulate inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a known contributor to many diseases, including cancer, and garlic's bioactive compounds have been shown to inhibit inflammatory pathways, reducing the risk of inflammation-related health issues. According to Frontiers, garlic is a special food that can help prevent cancer. Scientists have studied garlic and found that it has powerful ingredients called organosulfur compounds, like allicin and diallyl trisulfide, which can fight cancer cells. In different studies, people who ate garlic showed that it could help reduce the risk of getting certain types of cancer, like breast and colorectal cancer. Garlic can make cancer cells stop growing and even help the body get rid of them by making the cells die when they are not healthy.
Aged garlic does this better than fresh raw garlic. Now, most of the time when I'm cooking, I'm just using some cloves of regular fresh garlic. You know, you get a big bunch of garlic cloves held together. That's what I normally use. But there is something called aged garlic, and you need to know about this because the next time you're in a grocery store, go ask somebody where do they actually sell aged garlic. Sometimes it's called black garlic, and the reason it's called black garlic is that it's garlic that's naturally aged for weeks under low heat, high humidity, and those conditions will actually turn the color of the garlic black, right? The outside of it is kind of whitish, but the meat of the garlic, which is usually tan or yellowish, that'll turn black. And this natural kind of fermentation of garlic makes the garlic sweet instead of pungent. All right, regular raw garlic, very pungent, delicious to cook with, and not really sweet. Aging garlic or turning garlic black will make it sweet.
Dr. Lee also highlights garlic's impact on cardiovascular health, which is indirectly linked to cancer prevention. By improving blood flow, lowering cholesterol, and reducing blood pressure, garlic supports a healthier circulatory system, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach cells while minimizing the risk of conditions like heart disease. For maximum benefits, Dr. Lee recommends consuming raw garlic or lightly cooking it to preserve its bioactive compounds. Including garlic in the diet regularly can help boost immunity, reduce inflammation, and protect against cancer, making it a cornerstone of a healthy, disease-fighting lifestyle.